We're continuing to follow the breaking news as the world mourns the death of Nelson Mandela.
Detroit has fond memories from his visit here in June of 1990. It came just months after he emerged from 27 years as a political prisoner in South Africa and went on to negotiate an end to that country's white minority rule and became South Africa's first black president.
Now, moments ago, you heard President Obama praising him as a man who sacrificed his own freedom for the freedom of others. In recent months, Mandela had been in and out of the hospital. News of his death at the age of 95 came just before 5 o'clock tonight, our time.
7 Action News reporter Andy Choi is live right now at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History in Detroit, where Nelson Mandela is being remembered by so many people. Andy?
Absolutely, Carolyn. You know, the message and the lessons from Nelson Mandela transcending across the globe here in Detroit. The very same reactions all over the world. Everyone very sad, and it's a bittersweet day. And we have a very important family connection to point out here in Detroit. Joining us are Greg and Megan Jolly. Thank you so much. You knew exactly why we were here. We were all learning through our phones. Greg, I'm going to start with you. Back in 1990, you were able to see Nelson Mandela here in Detroit.
Right, at Tiger Stadium. It was phenomenal. It was like Obama's inauguration.
Yeah, I mean, talk about the emotion.
Never seen anything like that before. Everybody was so happy and jubilant. It was fantastic.
And why was it important for you to be there?
It was just such just a good feeling, you know, inspirational. All those people were having such a hard time, and to have something joyous to talk about and to see, it was amazing.
And what will you remember about this man?
The struggle, the sacrifice he made. Who would ever do that? That's something. He devoted his whole life to the struggle.
Of course, like so many families, Greg here sharing the wisdom and the lessons of Mandela with his daughter, Megan. Megan, thank you for joining us. You were a child at the time when he was here, but I mean, talk about what Mandela meant to you.
He was an inspiration to my family as well as me personally. I just think it's so important, especially today, to stand up for what we believe in, no matter how hard it is. It's not the popular thing to do, which for Mandela it wasn't. And that's just an inspiration, and that has stayed with me. And now I'm almost 30, and I live by that.
Obviously a bittersweet night for everyone here. They're remembering Nelson Mandela here in Detroit and all over the world, and the message is, of course, very bittersweet. Reporting live here in downtown Detroit, Andy Choi, 7 Action News. Carolyn?
Andy, so many people remember when Nelson Mandela was at Tiger Stadium. I was a young reporter out of Lansing covering that story and remember being so nervous, but the stands were just packed with people. The aisles were packed with people. Right now, though, we are joined now on the phone by the Honorable Judge Damon Keith. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. And Judge Keith, you actually introduced Nelson Mandela during his visit here in Detroit in 1990 at Tiger Stadium. Tell us about your memories of Nelson Mandela.
Well, it was very important. Not only did I introduce him at Tiger Stadium, but I took Rosa Parks out to the airport to meet him. Rosa said she had not received an invitation to go to the airport to meet Rosa Parks and Mandela. I said, Rosa, I'll come by and pick you up, and we'll go out there and meet Mandela. So went to the airport, and they had the governor, the president of the UAW, the mayor, and all of them lined up. But soon as Mandela and when they went straight to Rosa and said, Rosa, Rosa, Rosa Parks, and hugged her. And I have pictures in my chambers of Rosa and Mandela and myself and Wenda at the airport.
We are looking at those pictures.
The governor, the mayor, the president of the UAW, the senators, and he went straight to Rosa Parks. And if I hadn't driven her to the airport, that incident never would have happened.
Well, Judge Keith, we're actually looking at old footage with Mayor Young, and we're watching Nelson Mandela go down the line and greeting you and Rosa Parks. In your book, Crusader for Justice, I know you have many, many pictures of you and Nelson Mandela together. Tell me, what do you think the country and the world really will remember him as?
Well, really, the tallest tree in the world has fallen. This man, by his courage, by his compassion, by his God-given right of forgiveness, changed the whole climate of the world. And when he met Rosa Parks at the airport. He says, Rosa, you gave me the strength to endure 27 years in jail, and I'm so glad that I'm here to meet you here in Detroit.
Well, I tell you what, this man will never be forgotten. Of course, here in America, I remember being at Tiger Stadium, and I remember so many people crying after just listening to him speak and listening to his message. And I know you mean so much to Detroiters, and you've done your own legacy of work about the civil rights movement. So I know he will be remembered, as you will be remembered as well. Judge Keith, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
An amazing story. Just think of this. I've got to pick up Rosa Parks to take her to see Nelson
He was
Mandela.
so upset that no one had invited her. And think about Judge Keith. I mean, he means so much, and he went right by and picked up Rosa Parks.
And Nelson Mandela made a point to talk to Rosa Parks at that time also, because they shared such a moment there.
Absolutely. And we will have much more on the life of Nelson Mandela tonight, of course, on World News with Diane Sawyer right after this newscast.